Hey there, it's Nicole Banducci, and I hope you're having a great day. How would you like to be able to take advantage of daylight savings time? I know that sounds easy in the fall. When we gain an hour's sleep, we're all talking about all the luxury and relaxation we're going to have. But as I'm recording this, it's right before springtime daylight savings, and you're going to lose an hour of sleep or an hour on the clock. It doesn't have to be losing an hour of sleep. And let me walk you through. I actually have 3 tips for you to be able to take advantage of daylight savings time and perhaps be able to start that morning routine that you've always wanted to do, but you just couldn't stand getting up earlier to do it. So here's the thought process. With daylight savings, no matter what, you're going to be tired. It's a time change, whether you're flying somewhere and you have time change for that, or you're having to have a time change with daylight savings, it's a fact. You're just going to be tired. So the best thing to be able to do, though, is work around it and find out a way how you can use it to your best advantage. So this is what I would recommend within there. So the first thing is, well, actually, let me list the 3 things and then I'll go through each one. The first one would be what's called a digital sunset. The second are sleep aids or sleep strategies. And finally, the third is get moving or get some cardio, get some exercise. So let me walk through each one of those. And if you haven't heard of a digital sunset before, that means turning off the TV, your phone, and other digital devices a couple hours before going to bed. And you can make the call in terms of how you want to do it and what works best for you. I'd like to think of 2 hours. That means you're not going to be surfing the web on your phone while you're sitting in bed. When you do that, the blue light and just the mechanical stuff that's going on in your brain is going to be keeping you awake. And it tells your head and your body that, oh, wait, it's morning. I need to be waking up. And everything your body potentially was doing to start changing the circadian rhythm for the day and start tuning down for nighttime, that gets shifted back into wake up time. And often that's why you have a tough time getting to sleep. So if you could do your best to turn off the TV, put your phone away, take out a book, talk, hang out, other activities if you want, but just do the digital sunset, and it makes a really significant difference, and not just during this daylight savings challenge or activity I'm recommending, but anytime. So kind of start getting in the habit of that. The second area is around sleep aids and sleep strategies. One of my favorite things to do when it comes to getting a better night's sleep is a melatonin, but I don't like taking the melatonin pills because they give me whacked out dreams. But tart cherry juice is a super calm, relaxing, easy way to help you get to sleep. And that's something you can find at almost any grocery store in the ambient or shelf-stable, non-refrigerated fruit juice area. Usually it's by Newtson or something like that, like those fancy glass jars. And make sure you get 100% tart cherry juice. And you can drink anywhere from 2 to 4 ounces of that. It tastes really good. And it helps you fall asleep naturally and easy. Also helpful is chamomile tea, magnesium, and things like that just help your body calm down and help to kind of stabilize your sleep and ensure you're going to have a good night's sleep. I actually have a free guide on sleep that I'm going to be putting in the link, so feel free to check that out for additional thoughts and ideas behind getting a good night's sleep. And finally, the third and the most important thing here, which is what you're trying to establish, even though these other 2 habits are actually really good in terms of having your digital sunset, having some sleep strategies, but the final thing is get up and get moving. Just a nice walk, a nice stroll, yoga or something, some sort of motion. It helps to trigger your body that it's time to wake up, and it gets your blood flowing, and it basically helps reset your body clock, which is what you're trying to do here. And you're going to need to do it anyway, because usually daylight savings, like for like a week, you kind of feel like crap. But if you start doing this right away within the daylight savings change, it'll help your body get attuned to the changes. And I used to do this all the time. I used to travel too much, like crazy for work, at least 50% of the time or more. And I would be flying from the west coast of California or west coast of the US to like Florida or Cleveland, Chicago. And in order to make sure I wasn't dying during the day with jet lag, because it was anywhere from a 2 to 3 hour time change, I would get up early every single morning and get some exercise on the treadmill, walk around the hotel. It always worked. Even when I would go to Switzerland for work, I would get up in the morning. It could be 0 degrees and snowing. I would go for a 45-minute walk, 15-minute walk, whatever I could fit in the schedule. And it always got rid of my jet lag. So daylight savings is right around the corner. Number one, we all want better sleep strategies, so this is helpful in general for that. But to help you take advantage of daylight savings, you want to improve your sleep strategy via a digital sunset. Also improve your sleep strategy by having some sleep aids, relaxation, and calm before going to bed. And finally, right when you wake up, go for a walk. It doesn't have to be a hike, doesn't have to be a run, doesn't even have to be popping on the Peloton. I highly recommend it, and take advantage. This is the perfect time to do it. And that's my time clock. My dog is starting to whine, so it's clearly time to go. Hopefully you enjoy this. If there's any questions, let me know in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out. If you want more like this, subscribe and check out the links below.